Nowadays, it seems like every news story is upsetting. Politics, climate change, war in the Middle East, war at Popeyes. And I was chatting to my friend Roy Wood Jr. about this, and I was just like, yo, man, I wish we could just take a moment to find news stories that are just fun. You know, bring a little sunshine into our lives. And so I asked Roy if he could find some of those happy stories, and that's exactly what he's done for our brand new happy segment, A Sprinkling of Sunshine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roy Wood Jr. And today, I thought we'd kick off our first sprinkling of sunshine with some stories about animals, because who doesn't love animals? They keep us company, they help us with our work, and a certain number 7 horse helped me win $5,000, which I immediately lost when I doubled down on a certain number 4 horse, slow bastard. My point is, animals help us out, and now they're cheering us up in the most cheerless place on earth, the airport.
A therapy animal is hogging all the attention at the San Francisco International Airport. You may have encountered Lilu. She's billed as the world's first airport therapy pig. Her main goal is to help passengers ease travel anxieties. The 5-year-old pig poses for selfies, can do tricks like a dog. Airport officials say Lilu has built a sense of community there, and she's house-trained.
That's so adorable. You feel that sunshine? I feel that sunshine. The San Francisco airport got a therapy pig, which is great because it's usually therapy dogs. This pig is a trailblazer. She's the Jackie Robinson of pigs, but instead of home runs, Lilu's talent is not shitting on anyone's luggage. And you gotta imagine, this has gotta be a hard job for Lilu. She's gotta walk around the airport food court smelling bacon and not being freaked out. I mean, if I walked in my office and it smelled like barbecue black guy, I probably would take a shit on someone's luggage. It's the first whiff. And I think animals make great therapists. They make great therapists, animals. They listen, they're loyal, and unlike human therapists, you can tell them about crimes you're gonna commit and they can't stop you. So, I think this therapy pig is a great idea, especially considering that in America, 1 in 5 adults struggles with some form of mental illness, but because there's a lack of resources, people gotta figure out their own shit by themselves or talk to a goddamn pig 20 minutes before their flight. It's a damn shame that
Roy, what are you doing? What are you doing? We here to sprinkle sunshine, remember?
That's my bad, you're right. Sunshine, sprinkled sunshine. I got carried away. Okay, let's move from the cutest therapy pig to a rascally little kitty.
Well, the Houston Animal Rescue Organization is desperate to get rid of this cute cat. They say Quilty had to be sentenced to solitary confinement for continually letting other cats out of their enclosures. The serial offender was caught multiple times by staff at Friends for Life Animal Rescue and Adoption, setting his feline friend free from the senior room. The shelter says Quilty will not be contained and he has no shame. The cat is currently free, visiting with a potential adoption family. Quilty even has his own merchandise now.
Too much sunshine. My heart can't take it. You've got a rescue cat that's rescuing other cats. Forget that freaky-ass Cats movie. They need to make a movie about Quilty breaking out. Call it the Paul Shank Redemption. and Morgan Freeman can still narrate it. It comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy scratching or get busy dying. 9 times. Also, good luck to any family that adopts Quilty. The parents are gonna come home and look around the house and they're gonna be like, hey, who opened the baby gate? And Quilty's gonna be like, hey, I don't believe in keeping kids in cages. In fact, maybe this cat should be in charge of the immigration policy instead of people who think it's okay to rip thousands of kids away from their parents who just trying to get their family a better life. Put Quilty.
Roy, I know this is important and we talk about immigration all the time, but I thought we said just for this moment, sunshine.
We're shining. We're good. We're sparkling. We're having a good time. And if you want a good time, Trevor, if you want some sunshine, this last story is unbearably cute. It's about a bear.
But first, we have deputies that come to the rescue when a bear gets himself stuck in a pretty tight spot near Lake Tahoe. Take a look. This is a 400-pound bear. He is well known, apparently, to local sheriffs. And the deputies there, they even have a nickname for him. That is T-shirt, because of the white spot on his chest. And they say they have to often improvise when dealing with bears, doing what they can to keep them and everyone around them safe. I mean, that would be quite startling there. Now, while deputies have to get close sometimes, they do warn people not to get too close to those bears.
God damn. A giant bear in a dumpster. That is both hilarious and a very common search on Pornhub. It also means doing chores in this town has got to be extremely dangerous. Baby, can you take out the trash? What? You trying to get me killed, woman, to take the life insurance? I know what you're trying to do. I ain't taking out no damn trash. And also, kudos to the police officers for approaching this bear calmly and de-escalating the situation. I just wish black people in America would get the same treatment from the police. That would be a wonderful thing. It would be wonderful if the police, I mean, maybe black people should just start wearing bear costumes whenever we leave the house.
Roy, look, all of this makes sense, and I agree with you, but we can't always be outraged. That's what we said this would be about.
You're right. I'm sorry. That's my bad. It's just hard for me to not focus on all the bad news that's out there. There's so much bad news out there.
Well, maybe you should talk to someone about that, Roy.
Actually, Trevor, I'm about to head to the airport. My therapy pig is flying in.
Roy with Junior, everybody.